being so sensitive. Toughen up. You're driving people away. Toughen up. So, interesting. Toughen up. I don't know any man, not my ex-husband and no man that I've ever been with, besides Sonetter, that will be cool with somebody who has done the worst to your wife, talked about your wife, talked under her clothes, talked about you. I don't know anybody like that, but that's how he rolls. So guess what? Will Baylor and everybody, I respect that. Do I like it? No. I respect the disrespect that he allows people to do for me. I don't respect their disrespect. I respect his opinion, and that's his business. So anybody ever telling me Nepal's running the HOK? You saw Sonetter today sitting up there with JJ. You see Sonetter bringing people back who talk about me. You see Sonetter being cool with people who talk about me. You see Sonetter sitting on the phone talking about me with people who don't like me. So all of this BS about Napaza, you just like when they say Napaza PDF file, it's the same as them saying Napa's trying to run the HOK. Napa's running the HOK. She's running people away. She's running sisters away. I'm not running any women away. Women need to get in there, not the ones that are sending their pictures with their nude spread eagle pictures to him. And I don't even care. They're up there. You see them on the panel all the time, actually talking to him. I do not care. But what I'll say is, you don't mind disrespecting me. But when I get up there, now that's personal shit, right? No, not private shit, because everybody knows it. Personal shit. But when I get up there and I do something on the panel that's not personal, and I say, I taught you that scripture, that's not personal. He tells me, Napa taught you that when we're live all the time. He says, I taught you God and Jesus or God and Satan are the same. But when I say it, oh no, it's not the toughest environment anymore, y'all. It's the most sensitive environment. Even you have Moses up there. He's a crybaby saying, that's why nobody wants to do anything with you. Can somebody peg me, please? Remember, he said he likes a finger up his butt. Well, that makes sense. Listen, I'm not saying that doesn't make you masculine. That's your business. But Moses was crying one day saying, nobody wants to sit with me because it's because you men are too sensitive over in the toughest environment. So if you look at the toughest environment, it's usually a panel full of men beating each other up, getting personal, saying personal things, but they all get to stay up there. When I get up there with information and I'm tough, I get put in the back by the king of consciousness because he's too sensitive. He doesn't want me to look like I know something more than him. And that's a problem with men. That's a problem with men. Nobody knows everything. But when I know something, I know it and I'm going to say it. Okay? I don't know everything. I was on the panel on DJ Genesis channel one day, and this woman who was an ex-pastor, now that I found out the theology, the covenant theology, it's actually a doctrine. I wasn't familiar with it. She's like talking about what are the 7 covenants that we broke. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I will admit that I don't know something. That's my point. But once I went and did the research, I was like, of course I know the covenants in the Bible, but she said the 7 covenants that we broke, that's a whole theology. I didn't know it. And I admitted it right away. And then I busted her pinata still because I was like, Adam didn't break any covenant with God. But that's on a different level. My point is, hold on, my friend is calling me. Hey, I'm live. Can I call you right back? I'm going to call you right back in like 2 minutes. Are you stretching or crying? Oh, good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to call you in 5 minutes. All right, bye. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, no. And this is a challenge to Sonetter. Just like everybody else says, right? Yes, they did, Caleb. They lie on me. I never drove anybody from the HOK. I didn't tear down the HOK. The HOK is not torn down. People were trying to tear it down because he didn't want them on his channel anymore. Okay. I invite women to come to the HOK, but then they're not dumb. They look at the panels and they see women getting Don't worry about it, Will. You're fine. You did great. I needed you. You don't have to apologize, and it's all love. Trust me. I love that you added that comment because that's what they say, Will. They think that it's like me and I'm with him and I want to get up there and make him look bad. I didn't get up there to even talk to him. I got up there to talk to the brother, the Latino, to be honest. I think he's Dominican because he's the brother that was up there. I was actually going to challenge him. I was actually going to take Sonetter's side. But then Sonetter came out, and I'm going to play it. He says, "Oh, let me challenge you, Hebrews." And then he pulls out a scripture that, look, you got to look at what's happening in my mind. I'm like, first off, you're trying to aha moment us after you ask somebody a question and then you want to do an aha moment. Secondly, you're using a scripture that I taught you incorrectly for the question. And third, when I thought you were done talking, you said, "I'm not done talking." Then when I start talking, you start talking over me and muting me. It's all a big mess. I just want to point this out. Sonetter, you're the king of consciousness. I love the HOK. It's the best place. I love going there, but I don't love going there when I know because I am Napashada and you're in your feelings. Please get out your. Sonetter has told me you need to get out your feelings. When I see people, when I was going to debate certain people and they're doing streams on me, and when I was going to debate Christina, she was doing little jabs. Oh, you need to get out of your feelings. When I was going to debate my sister Naphtali back in the day when we were like really heated with each other, he's like, "Oh, you need to get out of your feelings. You need to get out of your feelings. You need to get out of your feelings." My love, King, take your own advice. Get out your feelings, please. And if you don't want somebody to say, "I taught you that scripture," don't use that scripture to try to challenge